standing, we're gonna tap into our shoulders a little bit. Feet at a comfortable wide stance. We're gonna bend down, so our hands are gonna go onto our knees, kind of like we're just in this nice squat position. We're gonna take our right arm, drop it down. We're gonna do a little pendulum action. So we're gonna get the arms swaying, making circles to the right. And eventually you're not doing it, your arm is just going all on its own. Opening up that shoulder, getting all the fluids moving around. Let's try to let it die down. Finding stillness, the circles become smaller. Let's go ahead and reverse that. And reverse, give it a little swing. And then let momentum do its thing. Greasing up the shoulder joint, as I like to call it. We're calling the pitch. Yeah, the circles become smaller and smaller. And let's go over to the other side. Left arm, give it a little swing. Circles become smaller. And let's reverse that. Give it a little swing. Get it moving. Circles wind down, become smaller and smaller. Good, and come to standing. Let's bring our shoulders up to our ears and then drop them down. Bring them up to our ears, drop them down. Up to our ears, drop them down. Let's do shoulder rolls to the back, one at a time. One at a time. Shoulder rolls forward, one at a time. Find stillness. Let's bring that right ear over to our right shoulder. Let's take our right hand, pressing gently, just using the weight of the arm. You're not yanking the head down, you're just using the weight of the arm to increase the stretch in the side of the neck. Breathe, close your eyes. Let's turn our chin towards our chest, so now we're at a diagonal. Same thing, that right hand is just the weight of it is pulling it down, so you get a stretch closer to the back of the neck. And release, bring the head back up onto the spine. Let's bring our left arm back behind us. Grab it with your right hand, so you're pressing it down like this. And then drop that right ear over to the right shoulder. Feeling a different kind of stretch now in the neck. Breathing. And release the hand, head comes up and over to the left. Left hand comes gently on top of the head. Weight pulls it down. Breathing. And turn the chin to face the chest, so we're at a diagonal. The hand comes more to the back of the head. Same thing, just let gravity do the work. Releasing the hand, bringing the head back up. We're going to take our right hand back behind us. Grab it with that left hand. So again, we're just grabbing with our left hand, lowering that right ear, left ear down to the left shoulder. Dropping the left ear down to the left shoulder, feeling a little bit different stretch. Breathing. Good, and release. Bring the head back up. Let's look to the right, look to the left. To the right, to the left. Good, shoulder rolls back. Let's clasp our hands behind our back. If this is too tight for you, if your shoulders are really tight, you can grab a strap, a belt, a scarf, anything that's going to give you some more room for this stretch. But otherwise, clasp your hands if you can. Press the fists down towards the floor. Ideally, you don't want your fist touching your butt, but I'm tight, so it's kind of where my hands go. But yes, I'm working for away. Stretching through the chest. My shoulder blades are pinching back together. I'm feeling a pretty intense stretch through the front of my shoulders. And again, ideally you want to lift the fist away from the tailbone. Breathing. Keep holding, feeling that stretch. And relax. Woo. Give the shoulders a little shimmy. Let's do a roll down. Tuck the chin into the chest, rolling down through the spine. You can take a soft bend in the knees if you are not, if the backs of your legs aren't open yet. Totally fine. We're really focusing on shoulders today. Grab the elbows, rock a little side to side. Good, find stillness. Let's walk our hands a little bit between the legs. Now, I'm not in a super wide stance. I'm just in a regular wide stance, nothing crazy. Walking the hands back through my legs, bending the knees, straightening the legs, bending the knees, straightening the legs. One more time, bend the knees, straighten the legs. Walking my right hand to the outer edge of my left foot. Just getting a little pull here, a little stretch here. Waking up the backs of the legs. And let's bring that left hand to the outer edge of that right foot. Twisting, waking up the backs of the legs. And find center. Take a deep bend in those knees, roll up the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders roll back, head comes up. Clasping the hands behind the back. Let's switch the clasp. So whatever pinky or finger was on top the last time, do the reverse. It should feel really weird. If it's weird, you're doing it right. Okay, standing up nice and tall. Press the fist away from your butt as much as you can, opening the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades. Lifting the chest up to the ceiling. Breathing. Breathing. And breathing. And unclasp the shoulders. Give them a little shimmy. Whew. Tuck the chin. Roll down. Hands come to the ground. Sway a little right and left. Like a rag doll. Again, keep a bend in your knees if your legs are not ready. Find stillness. Let's walk our hands back through our legs again and take a bend and straighten. Take a bend and straighten. Last one, bend and straighten. Relax the hands down, nod the head yes, shake the head no. Walk that right hand to the outer edge of that left foot. Now this time we're gonna reach the left arm up to the sky. Give yourself a little twist, as much as possible. Breathe. Exhale. Reach that left hand to the outer edge of the right foot, reaching the right arm up to the sky. Breathe. Twist. And exhale, hang back in the center. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Shake the shoulders. Bend in the knees. Roll up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders roll back. Head comes back up. Let's take the regular clasp again. I know, fun stuff. Feet, make your feet a little bit wider this time so you feel a little bit more balanced. We're gonna take it even deeper. We're gonna reach that fist away from our tailbone. We're gonna hinge at the hips, flat back, going all the way down. We want the crown of the head reaching for the ground. Bend your knees slightly if you need more support. You wanna think of the fist falling backwards over your head, so pressing away from the tailbone. Squeezing those shoulder blades. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears, so we don't want them sinking to the ears. We still want those shoulder blades pressed down and away from the back. See how much more my range of motion just improved by me doing that? Breathing. Breathing. Exhale. Relax the hands. Let them hang. Let all the blood flow back to the fingertips. Rolling up to the spine. Shake it out like a rag doll about halfway up. Continue rolling up to the spine all the way up. Whew. Roll out that neck a little bit. Let's go to the other side. So funky clasp. So grab the one that feels strange and weird. Let's take a nice wide stance for support. Bend the knees if you need to feel more stable. So shoulder blades press down the back, creating that space between shoulders and ears. Pressing the fist away from the tailbone, lifting up, hinging at the hips forward, finding that flat back as your chest drops to the floor, then your crown of the head reaches towards the ground, shoulder blades sliding, squeezing behind you, allowing the fist to drop towards the ground, away from the tailbone. Hold here, breathe, and relax the hands. Drop them, let all the blood rush back to the fingertips. Take a bend in the knees, and straighten. Bend the knees, and straighten. Roll through the spine all the way up. Shoulders roll back, head comes up. Let's reach our arms up. Bring your feet together, hip distance apart. Reach the arms up overhead. Palms touch. Exhale, bring the arms to heart center. Let's do that again. Sweeping the arms up. Palms touch. Hands come to heart center. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Hands come to heart center. Let's bend the knees. Hinge forward just slightly. So I'm hinging forward. My back is flat. Reaching my hands back. My palms are facing each other. Reaching my hands forward. Reaching my hands back. Reaching my hands forward. Reaching my hands back. Now turn the palms to face the sky. Reaching the hands forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Reaching up. Let's drop that right arm down as we curve our body over to the side. And switch. Left arm comes down as we curve over to the left. Up and over to the other side again. Up. How smooth can we make this? Up and over. Up and over. Last side. Up and over. Both arms come up, coming to center. Drop that right arm behind your back. So it's like you're giving yourself a high five with that right arm, okay? Then you're gonna grab that elbow with the other hand and gently pull it. So now you're getting a stretch in the tricep area. Again, shoulder down, create space between the ear and the shoulder. Breathing. Unwind. Arms come up. Pat yourself on the back with that left hand. Grab that elbow with the right. Gently pull it up to the ceiling so you're getting a nice tricep stretch. Say that 10 times fast. Tricep stretch. No. Press the head into the elbow. Exhale, release the arms. Let's make some big circles. Bend the knees, straighten the knees. Bend the knees, straighten the knees. Bend the knees, straighten. Good. And bring the hands behind the head, clasping your hands. Let's bring the elbows together, pulling the head forward, Rotating your head very gently right and left. Giving your neck a nice stretch. Finding center, opening up the elbows, pressing the head into the hands, really opening up that chest. Imagine sun just pouring on your face right now. Good, release the hands. Let's roll down, roll through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Shimmy the arms halfway down, reach the bottom. Let's go into our fingertips as we take a flat back. So we're rolling down, but we're going onto our fingertips and flattening our back out. Exhale, lower. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, lower. Take a deep bend in the knees, roll up through the vertebrae. One vertebra at a time, shoulders roll back, head comes on top. I hope your shoulders feel more open. 15 minutes.